3x plus 3 equals 90. Can't really screw this one up too badly unless you try and tinker with 90. Got to subtract 3. I do that, and I get 3x equals 87. Then divide by 3, and I get x equals 29. So we know x makes 29 degrees. All right, so this top left or top angle here says x plus 3. Now 29 isn't my answer. That's just what x is. A lot of people screw that up and they stop there. Now you've got to plug that in for x. So this one here is the same as 29 plus 3, or 32 degrees. This one is the same as 2 times 29, or 58 degrees. All right, last one here, example 5. As you can see, example 5 is another fun drawing. This one, as you can see, the lines that go up and down on the left and right side are parallel lines because they've got that arrow mark in them that we talked about yesterday. And as you can see, we've got some triangles, we've got some transversals, we've got all sorts of good stuff in this problem. I'll give you a minute because I know this drawing takes even longer than last one. Okay, well, let's start with B. Angle B is a pretty easy one to find. All right, how big is angle B? Kaylee?
26.
Why?
Because it's
Across from it. It's across from this angle. That's called a vertical angle. So B is 26 degrees because it's a vertical angle. Remember, vertical angles have the same measure. Okay. Other easy one to get here would be I. The rest we're going to have to think a little bit more about. I. How big is I?
78 degrees.
I is 78 degrees. Why?
Because it's a straight angle.
Right. Those two together are supplementary, or they make a straight angle. So we already have 102. I want 180. So I've got to do 180 minus 102. Okay. All right. Now we can get H next. How am I going to get H? Okay, look, this here is a triangle. All right. So we know these three together have to make 180. Well, I've got 78 here and 26 here, so I'm going to do 180, the whole thing, minus 78 minus 26. 180 minus 78 minus 26 is 76. So H is 76 degrees. Again, that's because a triangle makes 180. All right. So now let's go ahead and get G. We can get G pretty easily. How are we going to get G? Sylvester?
It'd be a straight angle. So subtract.
Yep. All right. G and H together, or you could do it with A and H. All right, make 180. It's a straight line. All right, I've already got 76. Got to make 180, so I'm doing 180 minus 76, which is 104. So G is 104 because they're supplementary. And we'll say A and G are the same, let's say, because they're vertical. All right, so now I've got these over here. To get to all those ones on the right side, you're going to have to use the alternate rules. Okay? So let's look at C compared to H. How would C be related to H? It's an alternate rule. Just got to tell me which one. Kaylee?
Oh, wait, I was right.
Nick?
Alternate interior.
Right. Okay, they're between the parallel lines. So C and H are on alternate interior angles. They're on opposite sides of this transversal. So since this is 76 degrees, that's 76 degrees. I and D are related the same way, but you're looking at this line. There's two transversals here, which is not something we encountered yesterday. All right, two transversals here. So I is 78 degrees. The D is 78 degrees. And again, those are both alternate interior. Now, E and F, you can get those a few ways. You could look at them and say, oh, straight line, supplementary angles, or you could say they're alternate exterior, outside the parallel lines and on opposite sides of the transversals. So E has to be 102. F has to be 104. Again, like I told you yesterday, I really like these problems. And I meant it. That's why it's in today's notes, and I can guarantee you'll see it on the quiz in the final exam.